talk about India street food. I used to see videos online about India street food, and when I see it, I find it very interesting to watch. You understand? There's first of all, there are certain things I discovered about their street food, which I like the fact that their street food has a lot of vegetables and natural. If you look at it, it has a lot of vegetable, but as it has a lot of vegetables, so also there's a lot of spices. You'll see that when they are doing something, they do a lot of spices and they do less of cooking. You see, they'll just be mixing things. They can just carry hot water, put it, just mix different. They have a lot of spices they use for their food. And aside that, and the environment is not that conducive. Let me say it in a professional way. It's not that conducive. When I check the kind of environment they do their street food, and there's in I'm in Africa. In Africa that I base, when you go and buy a street food, normally you don't know how the street food you are buying is being prepared. You don't know whether the people preparing it, whether they are neat, whether they are dirty. But you can just look at, okay, if you are going to a restaurant, for instance, you can just look at the person selling the food. So the person selling the food can give you an idea if what they are doing they are neat or not. You understand? Now that is how we base in Africa. But in India, you'll be watching while they prepare it and they will serve you. They would prepare it because they do more of just mixture. It's like you understand. You just There was even one I watched whereby the thing is not even palatable to even behold. And they were doing it. The person they were doing it was just watching. The environment was. I wonder how they enjoy such meal, how they find it comfortable to eat there. You understand? It's so funny how the world operates. There are certain things that from your own end you might think, oh, it's okay, things are going well. But from the other end, other people are looking at it, like, what are you doing, man? You understand? And when I watch those things, it becomes very funny to me. But I have a question for you that is watching, especially those people who are foreigners. Maybe you are in Africa, you are in Asia, you are in America, you have never been to India before. Will you be able to eat India street food for 1 week? If you are being offered $100,000, will you be able to eat India street food for one straight week? Can you risk it? I'm not talking about those living in India. I'm talking about those living outside India. Maybe you have not been to India before. Just drop your comments in the comment section. I want to know because, especially this particular one that is showing you your screen, can you eat it for at least 1 week? Let's say probably 2 days. Can you eat India street food for 2 days? You know, sometimes when I watch that video, I'm like, wow, maybe I should go and try one of India street food one time. You understand? But honestly, when I see what they are preparing, and it's so funny to me, you understand? But you see that the people they are used to it. They don't see anything wrong in that. They just, but to us here, if we eat that thing just for once, we and the toilet will become friends. You understand? Because aside that, the environment itself is not even encouraging to eat. You will see the way they are even doing it itself. You understand? So I just say I should just talk a little about it and how funny it is from my own side seeing it, you know. And that is how the world is so funny in a way that you that is in one side of the world, there's the way you view life is different from the way other people are viewing it. There are certain things you are comfortable doing. To others, they feel what you are doing like you are still you are not developed. You understand? Meanwhile, from other part of the world, there's a way they to operate their life. That is to show you how cultures varies. how lifestyle varies, how culture varies, the way people live their life, their upbringing difference.